Hey everyone, Tech Coach Albert here. Today I'm going to introduce you to a service known as Paribus. It's something that I personally use, and I think it'd be useful for you too. If you do any online shopping through any of the major online sites like Amazon and Walmart and Newegg, they automatically price match or price guarantee their products for a certain amount of time. So if you buy something today and tomorrow it goes on sale for a cheaper price, you can contact them and get your money back for the difference. Well, Paribus takes that a step further and automatically does that for you. So if you make a purchase on Amazon for a hard drive for your computer, and then tomorrow it goes on sale for $20 off, they will automatically contact Amazon and get you the refund for that $20. Now they do take a small cut of that covers their fees for this service, but it's free money and you wouldn't have had that $20 to begin with without doing the service through Paribus. So I think it's a worthwhile trade. Today we're going to talk about the sign up process, go a little bit in and out of what Paribus is, and get you started so that way you can save some money on your purchases automatically. You don't have to do anything, it just automatically happens for you, which is the most awesome thing ever. So let's get started. Here we have their homepage, paribus.co. If you came through my website, I have a blog post about Paribus that has an affiliate link for me. It'll be something similar. It'll just say referred by Albert at the top. I do get a small commission based off of that. That helps support my website and me. So I appreciate that if you came through my website. If not, you can add me as a referral later, and I'll show you how to do that too. But anyways, first thing we want to do is sign up. So we're going to go to their homepage and hit the sign me up option. It's going to ask you for your email account. Now it does need to track your email purchases, and that's how it and use your email. That's how it contacts the company that you bought the product from and communicates with them to automate the process. In this case, we're going to go ahead and choose a Google account. And you want to use the account that you make your purchases with. And if you can use an alternate account and forward the emails from your purchases to that account, it's a couple extra steps, but that is possible as well. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and enter in my Gmail account and start the registration process. Go ahead and hit next, and we'll enter in our password. And it's going to ask for our permission. It wants to view and manage our email, know who we are, view email address, and view basic profile information. This is normal. Remember, it's got to monitor your email with some special tools they use that are called webhooks for the specific emails coming from the merchants you're making purchases from. Then it's going to contact those merchants on your behalf and automatically request your refund. So that's fine. So let's go ahead and hit allow. And let's wait for it to go through the sign up process. Perfect. Now, remember, as I said in the beginning, they do take a fee, and at this rate, their fee is 25% of any automated price matches that they find. Which, 25% of my free money, I'm okay with that. That's pretty good. But I can even lessen that. I can make that go down to as little as 0% by referring a few friends, sharing, adding in a referral person as well. So for now, I'm going to skip the Facebook share, but that'll get you 5% off as well. I'm going to skip that because I don't have Facebook linked to this account. So let's go ahead and keep going. The next thing it wants us to do is link our Amazon account. Now, if you have an Amazon account, this is where it's really important that you do add in your Amazon email and your Amazon password. I don't have an Amazon account set up for this specific email for our video here, but you would go ahead and enter that in here. With Amazon, they don't necessarily track the price differences via email. They need to do it a slightly different way just because of the way Amazon works. But the great thing is Amazon will give you a credit, basically a gift card an e-gift card on your account anytime there is a price match or a price change. So that's pretty nice. So go ahead and enter in your email address and password for Amazon and hit the keep going option. For me, I'm going to go ahead and skip this step because I don't have an Amazon account linked with, that's not already linked with Paribus, so I'm going to go ahead and do this later. The next thing it's going to ask us for is a credit card. Now remember when I mentioned they're going to take a small percentage. Well, they don't have access direct to your Amazon account, so they can't take part of that refund that Amazon gives you, or Walmart, or any of the major vendors. So what they're going to do is let you have the full Amazon refund that gets added to your account automatically, and then they're going to charge your card the percentage based on whatever your account is currently at. So if you get a $20 refund and your account is at 25% because you haven't shared it with anybody and you haven't added in somebody to refer that referred you, then they're going to take $5 and hit your credit card with that information. The great thing is, though, you can drop that percentage down to 0 with a little bit of work, and you can also skip this step because your first price match is free. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and skip it. I might get my first price match for free, so there's no fees to even check it out. So I'm going to go ahead and hit keep going. And yes, I'm going to make sure I want to do that, and I'll do that later. Okay, so here's an extra step here. We can now refer 5 friends and reduce that current fee of 25% down to as much as 0%, or as little as 0%. We can also we could have shared in the beginning on Facebook, and that would have dropped us 5%. If you went through my referral link, that would have dropped you an additional 5%. So you can add in a few email addresses here if you'd like. Otherwise, you can go ahead and skip it and hit the done option. You can refer friends later. So what happens next? We've completed the sign up process. It's going to go ahead and now start monitoring your email. It's going to actually go back a few days as well, and if you've made a purchase within the time frame for price matches on any of the vendors that's supported, it will go ahead and track those purchases automatically, add them into your purchase window, and if their price has changed, it will contact them already for you. So we can go ahead and hit close. We're really at this point basically done. This will give us our free price match. Okay, so now that we've signed up, we're going to keep it simple. I'm going to kind of go through the basic areas of the program. Right here we have the dashboard, which in this case it shows some generic information because it has not tracked any purchases yet. But at the top here we see the number of purchases that are logged. That's what's been checked through your accounts. The number of claims that has been made, and a claim is when they automatically price match something and it gets approved and you get money back. It tracks the total amount you've spent on your purchases and the total amount of money saved as well. If we scroll down a little bit farther, we can see our purchase amounts based off of the month, as well as the refunds that were found in each month. The recent activity will show products that have been recently purchased, referrals for friends that may have signed up under your account, and any claims that have been added as well. To see a little more detail, we can go to the purchases section, and this will actually show any purchases that we have made. And I'll see if I can switch to my other account that has actual purchases on it. So let's see if I can do that. So hold on for me. Okay, now we're on my personal account where we can actually see some real information. As you can see, I've made 84 purchases. I've had 5 price match claims and the amount of money I've spent as well. We can go into the purchases section and we can actually scroll through these different purchases that I've made, gifts for people, etc. And we can see what's been price matched, what's eligible, and what's not eligible for price matching. Now, what that means, being eligible and maybe, is eligible means Amazon itself will refund the price if it drops automatically. They will cover it. we can see that this particular card reader here, some stuff from Amazon that you've made show up as maybe, and that could be either because it's outside of the price match window, depending on how many days it's been since your purchase, or it's bought through a third party that sells on Amazon, and you have to contact that person separately, and they can't do that, and Amazon doesn't do that automatically. The reason it does say maybe, though, is because you can contact your credit card company, and there are certain credit cards that do automatically cover price changes. Now, one of the things I've asked Paribus to actually see if they can figure out is how to automate that process, and I've been informed that in 2016 that's one of their big projects. So that'll be really nice when that happens. Next, we can go to the Earn More option. This is where we can turn around and refer friends and people. So we can choose we can refer somebody via email, via social media, and via a direct link. And in my case, my direct link is right there. Okay, and now we'll come back to the dashboard here. That's basically the gist of the program here. I'm going to take a look at the account settings and show those to you real quick and see if there's anything else we can do to help make this process a little bit easier, and so you know what to expect when you sign up. Over on the account settings page, you have your profile, which you can adjust your name, your referral link. This is where you can actually save an extra 5%. Right here where it says have a special code, if you type Albert in all lowercase, that will actually register you as a referral from me and drop down your percentage another 5%. So isn't that a little bit nice there? Now you have your referral link right above that as well. You can turn on and off email alerts, and you can adjust your name. Under shopping accounts, you can add a Amazon account, which is the only one necessary at this point. All the other providers pull right out of your email account. So if you did not do this previously, you can do that now. Mailbox, this is the email account you have set up to receive, to monitor. And payments, this is where you set up your credit card. Remember, you do have to have a credit card after the first price match. You get that one for free, but from going forward from there, you do need to have a credit card on file. If you have dropped down your rate based off of your referrals, you won't see any transactions on your credit card. Now, Paribus does use a company called Stripe for their credit card payments, so we know it's safe. Stripe is one of the most popular credit card companies on the internet that handles internet transactions, so we know it's safe there. Now, one last thing we have to cover is the percent box up here at the top. This tells you how much of the sign-up process you've completed. In this case, I've only completed 20%. And why is that? It's because I haven't linked my Amazon account or added a credit card or found a purchase or invited a friend. Once those all get added up and completed, that will pop up to 100% complete, and you're on your way to saving money every time, potentially every time you make a purchase. You can come under the company section and see the merchants that are supported by Paribus. And as you can see there here on the screen, some pretty big guys, some pretty popular stuff like Walmart, Zappos, and Amazon, Best Buy, Target, and Staples, and Newegg. Those are some pretty big companies, and it's pretty awesome that they support all these. If you have any requests for any certain additional companies you'd like to see supported, go ahead and throw a comment on the video. And that concludes our video on Paribus. It's a tool that I've been using for several months, and I recommend it to all my friends and my family. It's saved me money already. I have many friends that have told me just after signing up it saved them $10, $20 as well. Pretty slick, and it doesn't take you to do anything other than sign up, and that's pretty simple and sweet. And I want to thank you for checking out my video. if you could please like and share and get the word out to other people as well so that they can start saving some money. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I look forward to all your feedback. If you've saved some money with Paribus, go ahead and put that in the comment section as well. I'd love to hear it. Thanks. Have a great day, guys.